Hello everyone.
Greetings, friends.
It's the Jimm
And Dave.
Beer Review.
Hey Dave, what's on tap for this beer review?
Well, we have a special beer review today. I
Special.
stopped by the Wegmans and found a bottle of Crooked Line Labyrinth Black Ale.
Black Ale, sure.
It is ale. Let me turn
that's
this
fine,
part
that's
around
good.
too, because I got something else to show them. The bottle on date.
Gotcha.
Okay, this is ale brewed with licorice sticks and aged in oak barrels.
Oak barrel's good. Licorice sticks,
It's okay. It's not that great. Licorice.
But look at that. It has a cork. That's
has
fancy.
a cork. Not only with this, but this beer is the SRMs are 184. The IBUs are 56, which is a respectable amount. The alcohol by volume is 13.2. And the bottle date, first I'll tell you today is August 1st.
Yeah.
August 1st,
2015.
2015. This bottle date is 9/19/2012.
Whoa, so this has been aged for a while.
Yeah, almost 3 years.
All right, so let's, for a 13% ABV, that's,
Pretty decent, I think.
well, they're meant to be aged.
Never
so
had something this aged.
I think, this is a first. Now, we do have some, what's that one from Sierra Nevada we've been aging?
Oh, that's the
Bigfoot.
barley wine,
Yeah, the Bigfoot.
right?
Yeah, we got 2014, we're going to buy 2015, but I don't think we're going to touch any of them to 2016. And we're going to have 3 in a row. Or maybe we'll wait till 2017. We'll see how it goes.
So
we're interested in having the barley wine from as many years as we can in a row to assess how the character changes. Thank you. Wow, that's dark.
It's not gonna have any foam, hardly any.
Well, it looks like it's got some.
Hardly any.
Wow, look at that. That is some dark stuff. That is that is darker than caramel colored head. We're a little darker than we're used to in this particular room.
That's where my abode. This is also, it is 1 pint 9 floor ounces. It's like a bottle of wine.
Oh, very interesting. Oh, let's take a little sniff. But that is a nice head on there for saying had no foam. That's
Got a
about
little more head than
finger
mine.
and a half.
Mine's got about 3
It's hard to see in that TV over there, but
Yeah,
oh, no, you got more head there. That's absolutely.
I know.
Well, I smell licorice.
Yeah, a lot of licorice.
A
A little bit of chocolate.
little bit of chocolate, a little bit of roasted.
Roasty.
Well, I am starting
Alcohol.
to. I'm salivating. Oh, definitely an alcohol component here in that sense.
Definitely small alcohol.
Yeah, licorice is almost an aniseed kind of a quality to it, but I suppose that goes with licorice. Very
This
good.
is the second highest alcoholic beer I've ever had.
Well, it's up there for me.
It was 120 for Dogfish that we had. That was like 15 to 18, it said.
Dogfish. I had Utopia once, which I think was
I didn't have any Utopia.
27.
You had some of the beer tasting from a.
Yeah, it was just a
bottle,
tasting,
like,
but it was still very good.
It was like $200 bottle of beer.
Yeah. It's like distilled a few times apparently, and
It's dark.
very dark. You can see through it. Nice flip. It almost has a tiny kind of quality to it. From
Tiny just melts in your mouth.
yeah, tiny's very good. Well, let's have a little taste here, shall we?
Yes.
Cheers to you,
Cheers
and
to you.
cheers to our viewers. Ooh, very, very interesting. The mouthfeel is a little hot, as you might expect from a high alcohol content thing.
Wow.
But wow, yeah, that's a very interesting
That's
character.
alcohol for you.
Definitely has some alcohol heat on the back end.
Oh, goodness gracious, yes.
But I'd be very interested to
This
see.
was $13 a bottle.
I'm interested how this compares from when it was bottled to now, because I imagine that over time, in some beers, the alcohol component becomes more pronounced. In other beers, it recedes. So
yeah, like we had that was the milk stuff. I mean, sorry, the dragon's milk, right? They say it's like good for the first 3 months, and after
Well,
you wait
no.
6 months.
what they told me on Twitter, because I asked them about aging it,
Yeah.
because obviously it's a high ABV, Now they told me it's very good, fresh, up to 6 months. From 6 months to a year and 6 months, they're like, it's a little funky.
Really?
And after that, they used the word, it gets interesting. So we're aging for interesting. Now we had some on my birthday as a treat.
That was a couple weeks after the 6 month thing, right?
Right. It's been more than 6 months and at least 1 month plus. So we were in the range where we're not supposed to be drinking it. No, thank you. And it was very boozy. It's still good, but it didn't have a lot of the flavors that we came to associate. The booze was right on top. So what we're expecting is, and I think it may apply to this, that maybe it's got boozy, but supposedly as high ABV beers age, and I say supposedly because I'm going by what people have told me, the alcohol hotness can recede and other flavors can come to the forefront. Now while this does, to my palate at least, Dave, have a very noticeable alcohol component,
Definitely.
I think that there's still a lot of other flavors here that are in the forefront.
Oh, licorice, chocolate, roastiness.
Yeah, this is very. We have had something similar to this before, in terms of the flavor. I can't remember. Yeah, like I said, maybe the Weyerbacher Tiny is sort of has a similarity to this, but there. I will say this is a very nuanced flavor that perhaps you can only get with an aged beer. But like Dave said, a little bit of licorice, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of roastiness.
Aged in rye bottles. Right back. I have had so much already. Notes, aged in rye barrels.
Okay,
Art.
yes, I can see a rye component, yeah.
Label art by local Utah artist Trent Calls.
It's always nice when an artist gets recognition for his work.
It's 2011 Silver Medal Festival of Wood and Barrel Aged Beer, 2011 Gold Medal California State Fair Craft Brewer Competition. That's the whole thing, people.
Well, I'll tell you what, I salute anyone who is patient enough to age the beer in barrels because it really does add a very nice component.
These
Also, that's the expense, I imagine.
These people from this company have a lot of different kind of beers.
Oh, look forward to trying them. What's the name of the company? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
It is the Uinta, U-I-N-T-A.
Oh, we've had their beers before.
Have we?
Yeah, we were confused about how to pronounce their name before, too.
Let's see.
Is it Uinta? Uinta?
Uinta.
Mm. Somebody knows, please comment below.
They have Hop Nosh. Did we have Hop Nosh before?
I think we have.
We had Dubé. D-U-B-H-E. Imperial Black IPA.
That one in the top corner there.
The Detour.
The Detour,
IPA.
yeah, Detour, yeah. The Dub He.
Yeah, we had that.
Yeah, we had that. None of those others are there, right?
They have a lot of different kinds. Look at it. They have these cans that are duos.
Wow, nice.
Crooked Cooper.
Well, looking forward to exploring their offerings. Where are they based out of? What's their... It's got to be something...
Utah.
I was thinking out west. Oh.
Brewed with 100% renewable power, wind and solar.
Well, God bless them. That's awesome.
There you
I always like companies that are green. I've heard there are some breweries have made the investment that they're actually able to channel like the leftover components. Either it's green, like maybe they'll steep the grains, but then they'll reuse the grains in a farm or something, or they'll use it to create fuel. So they almost use that to power their brewery. So very few breweries, I think, have a 100% closed ecosystem. But anyone who makes the investment, I think, is worth following as a beer company and at least trying their products, because that's anyone who's green, I can go with. So, Dave, any other thoughts about the flavor? Mm.
Now that it's been sitting for a little bit, and I wouldn't say long, how long? 8 minutes or so.
Yeah, let it air a little bit. A little bit.
But the alcohol is rising to the top.
Yeah, it might be.
Now, be
But
careful,
there's a
people.
lot of nuances
Be
here.
careful, people. Don't have 2 or 3 of these at the bar and then try to drive home.
Yeah, this is a drink at home. I think this is more of a sipping beer.
This is a sipping beer. For sure, this is a sipping beer.
Yeah, you're not slamming these back at the barbecue.
And if you are, then you might get sick, either that, or you're really wasting the beer quality.
Yeah, this is worth savoring. I mean, this is just really high quality. The fact that we were able to get a bottle of this. How many years after it was bottled?
There were 6 of them there, and right in line with each other.
Wow, nice. So obviously,
I don't know about the date. If there was other ones that are more older, and I didn't bother to check that.
Where'd you get this from?
Wegmans.
Those Wegmans. Well, I think this kind of beer is suitable to Wegmans because unfortunately, we've noticed that some beers that have a limited shelf life are not necessarily as fresh at Wegmans, probably because they've been sitting there for a
I won't
while.
buy those big bottles unless they're high alcohol content.
Yeah, that's probably a good
I'm
idea.
thinking myself.
But this one meant to be aged, so I think this one's more suitable.
I've never had a beer this old before.
Yeah, this is a magnificent treat. I'm going to give this a very high rating, I think. Dave, what number you want to give it? I'm thinking...
Give it a 9.
I was going to say 9.
I give it a 9.
Yeah. Very good. 9 straight up. I mean, there's a little bit... I'm not crazy about licorice, so that's probably why it's not a 10.
Yeah.
But...
I like licorice, not black licorice. I like the red licorice. That's me.
Yeah, but aside from that, just very, very pleasing.
Mm-hmm.
The alcohol flavor notwithstanding, which, you know, there's a part of me that does like.
Or me too.
Just very... So many nuances. Unfortunately, we're not... We're not certified judges yet.
We're doing beer reviews, but if you want to have something on the side of drinking beer that's not too heavy on you, you can always drink some honey whiskey.
Honey whiskey.
Yes.
Well, you know, my nephew's been brewing a lot of mead lately with honey.
That's too. Yeah,
we got a bottle at home. It's a shame you weren't over tonight because I can't imagine drinking this thing because I had one of his bottles of something before and I was just like, whoa. Oh.
Kind of like when we had the sake last week for the first time, and how long we have had sake, and you had like 2 shots.
I had 2 sips and I was out. I had a nap that day too. That pissed me off. You know
like,
what? I woke up after you left, like a couple hours later. I was just like, there's still a bottle sitting here. I can't put it back in it. So I was like, all right, I'll heat this up again. And I was just like, all right, I'm going to drink this before I go.
Did you have like one bottle?
We had a whole bottle. We drank one little tiny thing.
We drank not even the whole thing, actually.
Yeah, I know. And I came up and it's still sitting there. I was like, we didn't drink this? That's lame.
You drank the rest of the other bottle, right? Is that what you did?
Yeah. I wasn't going to waste it. How often we have sake?
No, right.
And I woke up next morning and I was just like, why did I do that? But anyway, this is the Jimm and Dave beer review. Again, 2 9s. So
a good treat. It's a good treat.
Very well. If you get this aged stuff, definitely worth the $13 a bottle. Good job, Uinta. Yeah. Someone please tell me how it's pronounced. So comment below, give us a thumbs up or thumbs down. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe to our channel. You guys know YouTube
drink and
stuff.
Drive. If you're pregnant, please not drink.
It causes birth defects, Surgeon General, blah, blah, blah.
Heavy machinery, don't do that either.
Yeah, heavy machine. Don't be an a-hole, basically. Drink responsibly. Drink at home. Yes. Don't drive.
Yes.
I think that's the number one takeaway.
Yes.
And basically, you know, if you want, we tweet stuff. He's Cole31. I'm JIMMRT at Twitter.
That's my Twitter. If you want to check me out on Tap, it's Kilroy88.
I'm also Jim Red on Untapped. So again, 2 M's because good. Yeah, because I obviously eat a lot. Anyway, the reason we do this stuff and we find rare treats like this is we believe that you, our viewers, should drink great beer.
And have a good lap or two
With your friends.
Yes.
Don't drink alone.
No.
Unless, you buy a 6-pack variety and you're just chilling. That's fine. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But generally, try to be social about it. Don't sit in your room and just, kick it back.
That's the bad thing to do.
That's actually not a great way to live. But, hey, we're here to drink beer, not give
Yes, we're
life
not here
advice.
to judge you.
Because obviously, we're obviously such great winners in life.
I am.
We're not dead yet.
I'm still alive.
Absolutely.
Almost half a century.
God bless y'all.
Thank you.
And God bless the United States of America.
Yes. Bye, people.
Say goodbye, Dave.
Bye, Dave.